Hello everyone, welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. I'm happy to have you guys come back for another haul video. There's nothing key but one book in this whole haul, but a lot of the issues that I got it because I wanted them, and not only that, I got this all these books I got for $20. So managed to find someone off of Facebook Marketplace that just wanted to sell these books for 20 bucks. So I went over there to see them, and I didn't have to go far. I drove about 15 minutes away from my house, and I was very happy to see that all the books are near mint, and I was happy to give them the $20. So definitely glad that I got these books. So let's start off with the haul, you guys. So first of all, we got the Fantastic Four, the End series. This is issue number 1. And he had the whole run in here. Here goes issue number 2. So much glare. I'm trying to... Alright. Let me see. Alright. Then we got issue number 3. Issue number 4. Issue number 5. Really like this cover with the purple and the nihilist in the background coming after Reed Richards. You got in issue number 6. So this was a 6-issue series. Basically, they did a limited series for all the characters called The End. So you had Hulk, The End. You had let's see, who else you had? You had Amazing Spider-Man, The End. You had Silver Surfer, The End. So just different characters. It's a great series, by the way. It's basically supposed to be like the end of the characters, like what happens at the end. Like, so definitely great series. If you haven't had a chance to read any of them, you should definitely read them. Now, this is the main thing that made me want this, is that he had the whole run of the Fantastic Four. When Black Panther and Storm joined them, and Reed Richards and Sue left to do another honeymoon and get themselves together. So I really love this run when Black Panther and Storm joined the Fantastic Four, because not only Michael Turner art, amazing art, he did all the covers, but just a great story, you guys. So if you guys get a chance, definitely get this run. So we have issue 544 is when they joined the Fantastic Four. And then we got 545. I love that cover. And of course, as you guys know, Galactus is he's tied with Spider-Man for my favorite character. So I really love Michael Turner's art. I love how he just look at Stardust and Silver Surfer, and I just love this cover. One of my favorite covers. And Ego. Did you even notice that Ego was right there? Look, you see Ego right there in the background? Look at his face. I just noticed that. I never even noticed that he was there, because I just thought it was another planet, just like the other planets that's in the background, but Ego's right there. That's kind of funny. Then we have 546 with Silver Surfer and Black Panther. And like I said, this Michael Turner art is amazing. I love it. I love it. Then we got 547 with Sue and Johnny Storm. Oh, how I miss Michael Turner's art. I wish he was still around. 548 with Reed and Sue back, with all of them on the cover. It's awesome cover. And I love how they used the colors in these covers too. The colors were awesome. You have 549. And that basically looks like the, what were they called? The Four, with Medusa was a member, the original member, with Wizard and Medusa and forgot who else. That's what it looks like. what was it, the Fearsome Four, or I forgot. All right, then we got 550. I really like this cover, 551. And I was so happy that all these books are near mint. Like, and as you can see, he used the little painter's tape for his books, which I don't use. I just try to get the bags that already got the sticky stuff on it, so I can just pull it off. To me, that's just the best way. But painter's tape is good too, because it's great. I will say that. I definitely, if they didn't have the bags with the sticky stuff already on it, I would definitely be using the painter's tape. But since they do, I just use those bags instead. And 552, Great Doom and Thing cover. All right, so I was very happy to get that. All right, then we got, also in this was Original Sin #1 variant edition, Arthur Adams. I am really digging this cover, and I think it's a connecting cover, if I remember correctly. It connects with issue 2, 3. There's a whole bunch of issues that connect. I just love the colors to this. Arthur Adams kills it. Look at Magic. She looks amazing. And Thor. It just looks great. I love this cover. So I was happy that was in there. Then we got Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #6. I've actually had the graphic novel that had issues 1 through 8, I think, of it. In fact, one of my passengers, a Lyft passenger, he actually writes for Marvel, and he was in town in DC with him and his wife, and it just so happens, I don't know how we got talking about Marvel. I think I asked him what do you do for work, and he told me, and I was like, oh man, I'm a big comic book kid. Like, I've been collecting comics since I was 7, and so basically we got to talking, and his wife basically handed me the Marvel graphic novel of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. So she was like, read this, it's awesome. And so I did, and I loved it. Yeah, it was great. It's definitely a kid-based series, but it's definitely good for adults too. It's really good. She's a very interesting character, I would say that. So I definitely enjoyed it. I didn't get to get the rest of the issues after that. Like, I haven't read any issues after that, but I definitely, if I see them, and if I'm able to get them for $1 or less, I'm definitely gonna get them just so I can read the rest of it, because it definitely was very, very good. I definitely suggest Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur to everyone. All right, so then we had International Iron Man #2. I haven't had a chance to read this book. I don't even know what it's about. Then we had Spider-Gwen #7. I haven't read none of her books either, so I don't know what this one's about either. I don't know if it's a good series or not. But I will get around to reading it eventually. Then we had X-Men Unlimited #12. And I remember this is where I think Juggernaut goes and sees the god that gives him his power. I forgot, Serac, or I forgot his name. But he basically to see if he's still worthy to be a Juggernaut or something like that. And he winds up getting his full strength again. So very good issue. Let's see, we got Doctor Strange number 7. I don't know why I couldn't find the number. Interesting cover. Don't know what this book's about, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna read it and find out. Let's see, we got Howard the Duck #7. Haven't read none of the new Howard the Duck series so far. I haven't really heard nobody telling me that it's awesome. I haven't heard nobody say that it's great and you should definitely must read. So I haven't bothered to try to read it yet. I think I'll get around to reading this book eventually. If you guys think it's a good series and it's awesome, put in the comment, let me know. Alright, and we got the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number 7. All right, and this issue, she battles Swarm, which is him. I haven't seen Swarm in a long time. I remember when Swarm first appeared in the Amazing Spider-Man and Super Friends cartoon back in the days, and then I remember seeing him in one of the Champion books covers, but I haven't really seen too much of him. But so I had to look at this book real quick because once I saw it was him, I just had to I wanted to see what the story was going to be about, and I actually enjoyed this story. I will say this though, I do not enjoy the art. They need to get someone else to do the art for Squirrel Girl. I did not enjoy the art at all. Definitely not my thing, but the story was good, so I definitely might try to read the rest of her series. Maybe, I don't know. All right, let me move this out the way. All right. Then he had almost the whole series run of Captain Marvel, and this is volume 4 or 5. I don't remember. I think it's 4. I think so. But this is issue number 1, which is this is issue number 1, and he had the variant of number 1, which I really like. I like this variant. Really like it. Very white cover too. It's very super white. And like I said, all these books are near mint, 9.6s, 9.8s, definitely. Like I said, he really picked up his books and looked at them before he bought them because they look amazing. And like I said, I was just shocked. I was just like, man, I'm surprised he was selling them for $20, but I'm not gonna complain about it. I was just like, hey, I real fast. As soon as I saw how they were all bagged on board, and I saw the condition of all of them, and I even took some of them out just to look at the backs and make sure everything was good, and I was very happy. So, issue number 2. Then he had issue number 3. Issue number 4. Issue number 5. I just like these covers. I like the colors and just I love space. So anything that has to do with space, like outer space, I love it. Issue number 6. Issue number 7. Issue number 8. Now I already have issue number 8. I got it in for, I think it was $1 or 50 cents. I don't remember. I had got it in another one of my hauls. So I already have. So basically, I got 2 copies of this one, and also 2 copies of number 9. Issue number 9. So I already have that one too, and I really love this cover. This is one, I love this cover. Look at it. It's just, like I said, I like outer space. It's just, I love it. I love it. So now, issue number 10, 11, and 12 were missing. So he did have issue 13. But I'll be honest with you, I don't care that 10, 11, and 12 were missing because I think I already have those. I had picked them up when I had picked up these for the $1 or 50 cents. I don't remember, but I remember I picked those copies up, so I already have them. I gotta look through the boxes and put them with this collection. But issue number 14, issue number 15. Now this is the money book. When I saw this in there, I was just like, and this is the book that I definitely took out the bag to look at like thoroughly. So I am so happy to have issue number 16. Now this is the first appearance of Pharrell. She winds up becoming Quasar in the Annihilation Conquest. Was it Annihilation Conquest? Yeah, I think it was Annihilation Conquest or Annihilation. I forgot which one it was, but it's in one of those Annihilation books. She becomes Quasar because Quasar gets killed by Annihilus, and Annihilus takes the bands, and then, if I remember correctly, Nova took it when he killed Annihilus. He took him back, and then he had him for a while, and then I think Farrell, I can never say her name right, but she winds up. He gives it to her or something. I just don't remember. It's been so long since I've read that epic story. So if you guys, if you've never read Annihilation Conquest, any of the Annihilation stuff, you're doing yourself an injustice. You have to get all of them and read them. If you have to get the trade, you have to read that. It's awesome, beyond words, definitely. So definitely glad this book right here, a 9.8 graded copy of this book goes for about $125 to $175. So, and she's not even that popular. So for it to still go for that much, it just lets you know that this book right here is worth money. It's very hard to find. Like, do you see? Number one, it wasn't a very high print run of this book because his book series just wasn't that popular. And number two, I mean, as you can see, it's got this white, like, so, I mean, it's just hard to find in a 9.8. So, if you see this book, definitely get this book, because if she gets introduced as Quasar instead of the guy, this book is gonna whoop. So, definitely get this, and they had issue number 17. So, that was it. Very small haul, not too big. Just a $20 deal, which I couldn't pass up, especially the condition of all these books. So, yeah, like I said, it was only one book in there that was a key, and that's this one. So, definitely be on the lookout for this book. You won't regret it. And just put it away, or CGC it, whatever. And eventually they're going to introduce her. I mean, the way Marvel has been going as far as showing powerful women in the movies, I wouldn't be surprised if she shows up as Quasar instead of the guy. I always forget his name. But I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me at all. In fact, if one day they was to ever do the Annihilation story on the big screen, oh man, woo, that would be amazing. And the great thing about it is they can actually do it because they have all their characters back. You know, now that they got Galactus, a Silver Surfer, and everyone back in the Marvel U, it's definitely time to see some great storylines. Because I mean, to be honest with you, Infinity Gauntlet was a very awesome storyline, but I really enjoyed Annihilation more. Like when I read Annihilation for the first time, it was just amazing to me. I was just like, man, it wasn't about someone being super powerful that could do anything like Thanos could in Infinity Gauntlet. It was basically about Annihilus wanting to destroy everything. He didn't want to take over none. He wanted to destroy everything, and he had his army from the negative zone. That his army was a wave, annihilation wave. Like it was not like he was super powerful, just him. It was his army. Like he had this army that just imagine like a tidal wave just coming and destroying a whole city. Like just that's what, like, kind of what I'm trying to get at. Like it was just that his army. It was his army that just, it was like an insect army. Like it was great, and they totally like destroyed almost all the scrolls, all their planets. Like they started off destroying the Nova Corp, like their planet, like, and then they started destroying the scrolls, and slowly they got to the Kree Empire, started destroying them. Like it was amazing. Like, and not only that, it was amazing that Annihilus had another plan where he was trying to get all the herds of Galactus, because he was trying to he wanted the power cosmic. And there's a reason why he wanted the power cosmic, and Galactus is in it, and what they do to Galactus, and then they introduced two other characters that we didn't even know about from back when Galactus was first. You know, he had other beings that were just as powerful as him. It was an awesome storyline, and I definitely suggest you guys get Annihilation to start it, because Annihilation starts it off, and then Annihilation Conquest comes after, and that's a whole nother story with Ultron and the plaques. I forgot what they're called, but it's just awesome, you guys. I'm telling you, to me, it was a better read than Infinity Gauntlet. Infinity Gauntlet was awesome. I'm not taking nothing away from it, but Annihilation was just way better to me. It was awesome. And not only that, you saw Nova, Richard Rider. He winds up, his whole character changed throughout that whole series. Like to me, I feel like he grew up. Like he evolved into a more stronger, wiser, and just, it was awesome to see his growth in that series. Like, and it was great to see Ronan the Accuser. He, like, his metamorphosis, so many characters were so developed, and it was just so awesome. Read Annihilation. I don't want to keep talking about everyone. So that's it. That's the haul. Hopefully everyone has gone to see Black Panther the movie. It is the 5th highest opening movie, 202 million domestic box office, and over 400 million worldwide. And that was just for the 3 days. That doesn't include Monday. So I'm just talking about just the 3 day. So now if you put in Monday, it's way more. But it was just such an awesome movie, everyone. I was gonna do a spoiler review of that movie, but I decided I still want everyone to go see it. So if you still haven't seen it, I don't want to talk about the movie because it was just too good, and I think everyone should go see it. So I might do one next week, like after I know mostly everyone's seen the movie, because I really don't want to spoil the movie. The movie is so dynamic. It's just an awesome movie. So everyone go see it. I've seen it twice already. In fact, I saw it that Thursday night. Then I went to see it 12 o'clock in the afternoon Friday. So basically back to back. And I actually enjoyed the movie even more the second time. So I'm definitely going to see it probably either today or tomorrow with my daughter. So I'm taking my daughter. And my daughter's 8. So I know she's going to love the movie. So definitely everyone go see it. Thanks for watching. Remember, don't skip the skippable ads. I also have an eBay store. I mean, not eBay. Amazon store. So the link is down at the bottom if you want to see my Amazon store and see what I'm selling, and maybe it might be some in there that you want. I list comic books, regular books, just all types of stuff. I got board games, stuff for your house, just all types of stuff. Like, you'll be amazed at what I got. You'll be like, man, he's not lying. He has everything. Like, I have all types of stuff. So home improvement stuff. I have everything you can think of. I sell. So check it out, and you'll be helping me out. And thank you, everyone. I'm at 547 subscribers, and I want to thank you. Big shout out to Creature. Go sub him up. Love his channel. He went to go see the movie. He enjoyed it too. So check out Creature. Sub him up. He has a great content. Great comics. Everything. So check Creature out. He definitely needs the subscribers. So everyone, check his channel out. And until next time, everyone. Peace.